Here we are. I'm in for the Saturday racing this week, and that'll warm me up nicely for Royal Ascot when you're going to be hearing a lot from me. By the way, we're on a drive to get more subscribers on board before the festival, so do us all a favour and get your mates, your mums and your grands to hit the button. First up on Saturday morning, it's a bit of an early one as we drop in on Hong Kong. It has to be worth it to see Helios Express getting his day in the sun at last. Excuse the pun. Poor Hugh Bowman has spent all season eyeing up Car Ying Rising's and Zach Purton's rear ends, but Helios Express can finally line up without Hong Kong's sprinting superstar in the mix. I think that the draw into stall 11 could have been kinder, so Hugh Bowman has a decision to make. He can go forward if he gets a good jump from the gate, though might be forced wide into the home turn, or he can drop Helios Express in and use his finishing pace as the race opens up in the final 2 furlongs. My thinking is that Hugh will drop him in as he gets just short of a stone in weight from Lucky Sweynesse and can keep tabs on Lucky with you on his inside. And these are my 3. Saturday's nap is Shaha, lining up in the Leicester Piggott Fillies Stakes at HDOK Park. This is a very, very good race for the grade, and to me, John and Thady Gosden's Shaha is the one that's progressive, with more to come. Kieran Schumark got a great tune out of Shaha to take a listed race at Goodwood 4 weeks back. And with the new best available jockey plan for the Clarehaven handlers, Oisin Murphy gets the leg up, and that swings it for me. Of course, Charlie Appleby's Beautiful Love has mixed it at the highest level in America and Arabia, so she has to be a danger, especially with a good second at York behind the exciting See the Fire last time out, while David O'Meara's Estrange has been high in the markets this week, but might find this ground a bit quick. Shaha, the Cracksman filly, is unexposed, and I'll bet on a bit of Oisin Murphy magic to score for me here. My next best is Scenic, going for the Bronte Cup at York. Ed Walker's Lope de Vega mare hasn't won as many as she might have, but this race looks set up for her. She's got course form and stays 1 mile 7, so her reappearance run at Goodwood at the start of the month should have teed her up nicely for this Group 3. Winning the Galtres Stakes here on the Knavesmire last year shows me she likes this track. So with the costly term of endearment making just her second start since the move to William Haggis's Somerville Lodge Yard, and Andrew Balding's Divina Grace yet to convince at this trip, it could be the unexposed Swayno to make a race of it. John and Thady Gosden's Camelot filly ran well to finish 2.5 lengths behind Scenic in that Goodwood race and looked like she'd go further. Scenic to go in, with Swayno keeping her honest. Earlier on, back at HDOK Park, I'm going to chance my arm that Leah Varney can take the Achilles Stakes, with William Buick catching my eye as the jockey booked. She'll get her ground with plenty of sunshine in the forecast and getting nearly a stone of weight for age allowance from Clive Cox's Jaysella and Richard Hughes's filly, No Half Measures, does tempt me. Oisin Murphy is in the hot seat on No Half Measures, while Jaysella can go well fresh, so the lack of a run so far this season shouldn't matter, but I'll trust William Buick to get the job done for me ahead of this pair. In the John of Gaunt Stakes at HDOK, my heart says Alianabi, but my head says last year's locking winner, Audience. You can take your pick, but this lineup is stacked with quality, as the admirable Kinross and Spycatcher may be getting on, but either could still win this. Alianabi won the Spring Trophy Stakes here 3 weeks ago from the front, and that recent course form under super cool Jim Crowley is what has made my mind up. Spycatcher showed he's still got the pace when taking the Camage Trophy at Doncaster in March, and Audience was last seen in Group 1 company at Meydan, so I think this is going to be a real ding-dong of a contest, and the race of the day for me. Alianabi to try and make all from the front again, so I'll go with my gut and hope he can last out Audience's late charge. In the Royal Yorkshire Regiment Handicap at York, I'll side with Munsif. Unbeaten in 2 starts this term, I think that Munsif might have gotten a very lenient mark here for his handicap bow. With Jim Crowley up at HDOK Park, it's not too bad to have Ryan Moore booked, and that's enough to sway me Munsif's way, with the last run at Pontefract showing me there was plenty left under the bonnet. Rafe Beckett's Cape Breton and Andrew Balding's Urban Glimpse look likely types to me, but I think Munsif can land the hat-trick ahead of the handicapper.